So there's been a little bit of a trend lately where we've been winning a game, losing a game, winning a game, losing a game. Of course, 2 extra losses in there, so at one point it was even worse than that. If trends are to continue, we might win this game and then lose the next, as we have the Jumbo Shrimp and the Gray Squirrels coming up here. Of course, we did pass the trade deadline, so can't make any big trades anymore. We already kind of did that anyways, but either way, it's fine because, I mean, the team isn't in a great spot, but we've got some players that can develop. Of course, looking at the Kodiaks, Stafford, and you have Murray, then you have Hobbs and Ward with 2 interceptions. Maybe thinking about trading Cam Scattaboo in the offseason. Ali, I think, is the starter, at least for right now, especially barring any injuries. But Cam, I mean, he's not a bad player at all. We obviously just extended him, but the speed, it really is holding him back. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe this offseason he can work on speed. That would be awesome. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but that would be awesome. And yeah, Ali is the speed, man. It really is just that big of a difference. Of course, this is what the roster looks like in general. Peck is star development trait, so that it's kind of been spoiled for us. And we did fix the X Factor issue. We actually had to switch him from Superstar X Factor to Superstar back to X Factor. It was glitching out. We actually already had the defensive coordinator thing, so it was just bugging out. But that is all fixed now, so he will actually have his ability and maybe wreak some havoc, if you will. But let's take a look at the Shrimp. Let's see if they have any injuries, because obviously we do. Where are they? It's JS. And no, there is no injuries for them. They once again are 5-3. They are the 2nd in their division, which is the 5th seed right now. Of course, the Stingers, man, they've just been good for the past 2 years now. As Lamar Jackson, man, he is the engine turning that thing, if you will. Let's take a look at what their roster looks like, though. Jared Goff, very good quarterback, good throw power, very good accuracy. Deep's not the best, but 83 is still easily enough to get the job done. Kyron Williams, slow running backs that, they all beat us. I don't know what it is. The slow running backs, we can't make them work, but they can make them work against us. Addison, great wide receiver 1, even though you'd like him as a wide receiver 2. Keon Coleman could be that wide receiver 1. Not the fastest, but obviously has a big frame. And then Deontay Johnson's always been a pretty good slot wide receiver, even though he's regressing. Tight end 1, Gesicki, they need a new guy there probably. A little bit of speed as the backup, maybe put them in there. James Alexander, good left tackle. Avila's a good left guard. Good center. Great right guard. Really good right tackle. Jonathan Allen's a solid interior guy, so is Cansey, DT, so their interior is great, assuming this is a 3-4, which, even though Quay is sort of the wrong guy, Pete Warner definitely is, Quay definitely can pass rush, so I wonder if that actually is what they're doing. He doesn't actually have that great of finesse here, but you would have expected him to have decent pass rush ability. Middle linebackers, they're all right, but yeah, wrong scheme it seems, unless they got some really slow players on the outside on this scheme, but cornerbacks, they got some short cornerbacks outside of Awuzie, but they're not the worst we've ever seen. Kalen Bullock, a lot of potential there. Expecting to be a great starter down the line. And then Duggar is an okay player right now, too. Kickers with some okay kick power. But yeah, I mean, this is one of those teams where it's like, so the Mavericks are 4-5, but the Jumbo Shrimp are 5-3? How does it make any sense? The Mavericks are 10 times better. But we're not playing them right now, are we? Let's take a look at what this team does. Apparently, throwing the ball medium and short is what they do. I guess medium. They have a really good passer rating for deep, though, all things considered. And then they're the number 1 takeaway team in the entire league. They do not play well against the pass, which I can see why they play well against the run. They got a good D-line, but I guess we'll pass. That's what they say for us to do. Justin Kincaid gets a 3 to spin move upgrade. Willie Greenfield with a really good upgrade. 3 to man, 2 to zone, which puts him at 75 man coverage. Of course, zone and press still very weak on him. And even though Stevens is out for another week, he still has an upgrade points, which will give him 2 to medium, 1 to short, 1 to spec, 3 to catching traffic, 1 to deep. Jalen Milrow with an upgrade. Not very good, though, as a 2 to medium, which I suppose, even though it is his strongest suit, that's the one you want. And then Pierce, at what point do I guess you never switch off of Speed Rusher because it's good for everything, right? 1 to finesse, 1 to block shed, 2 to hit power. I'm not sure if that's ever going to matter to us, but we'll take it. Why not? Also, again, if you've been enjoying this series so far, maybe leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, maybe do that. But here we are against the Jumbo Shrimp. Donnelly, 16 touchdowns, 4 picks. We haven't won a whole lot of games. We're winning games. We haven't won a whole lot of games, though. But he's had a pretty good season, right? For a rookie especially. This is a guy that we really didn't even expect to start this year, right? Most people probably would have thought Jalen Milroe, maybe Willis again. DTR had some decent moments, but Donnelly ends up kind of stealing the show just barely. Just barely. And then, really, he's been great, honestly, especially for a guy that can't really run. Those numbers also piss me off so damn much. Oh, man, I don't want to get into it too much, but the editor, it makes it look so much better, and then you actually go on with it's like, oh, they're really, really close numbers, huh? And it's like, oh, well, even then it works out, but anything to do with a 1, literally just the freaking number 1, is so close together. It's like there's no balance at all. It is what it is. Hopefully that's something they fix in the future, because I don't like it. I don't like it. Anders Carlson kicking it deep. The Jumbo Shrimp coming out onto the field with their offense first in a moment here, as they will get to 29. Pretty standard return. Jared Goff, let's see what those numbers look like. They're 5-3. He's got to be playing some great ball. But once again, I compare everyone to the Mavericks. But, that's good. It is good. But, even Jordan Love for the Mavericks was playing great. So, once again, I don't get it. Is it just a tougher division? They played a lot of division games? Is that what it is? Because we see these teams, and maybe they'll show us why, but they just don't look as good. And yet that's the team that's not really winning a whole lot. As we're going to get off our high horse here, and of course, they're going to catch it and break one free. Still going, mind you. Go low. Yeah, there we go. Great way to get him down, and that's a huge play for 24 down the field. And it might not have seemed like it, but that was Keon Coleman that did that, and Gesicki, of course, is a superstar. Who would have thought that? Stepping in, we kind of bumped him, curl route. Jared Goff's not even a bad throw power guy, but that felt like bad throw power now. Is there even a point in trying to pass rush with Sewell? Oh, look at Maynard all over that. Great quick throw. I'm not crazy to think that Maynard's the better pass rusher already, right? I'm not the only one thinking it, am I? He should be great because he's obviously a superstar X Factor anyways. That's a great push, though. Maynard is going to be special. He already kind of is, but real special. And in a good way. 3rd and 1. Let's tighten this up here a little bit. They could obviously still run it. Well, now they can't. Oh, crap. And I didn't want that. Oh, he's going to slip off. I didn't want that responsibility. He's got burned by a guy that's got 12 speed. That's unfortunate. Might try to overload this. We should have had a free rush and great tackle, but it's still down to the 2 in a good position. I don't like the suggestion here. Tariq Carpenter, huge hit. Loss of 1 or 2. 3rd and goal from 3. Not a great start for us on defense, but chance to get off the field without giving up 7 nonetheless. And back of the end zone. That's, yes, it is our fault, sort of, because we're supposed to be in the back there, but it's a lower percentage spot than right underneath, It's unfortunate Tariq Carpenter couldn't get there, but it is technically not his fault. Got Weeks and Kincaid on the return. And we're just not going to block him. Great juke move, and we just still have no blocks at that outside. Donnelly, though, we see his numbers. He's 4-1 right now, touchdown to pick ratio-wise. Again, we've talked about it. Some of these overthrows have been really bad, and we've just been really lucky they haven't had a guy in behind. But, hey, for a rookie on a team that just is constantly collapsing itself, not bad. Ali, the starting running back. Not that, once again, we're in trouble. Not really, actually. Pretty good blocking. Really good route. First down. But yeah, Scadaboo, not bad. It's just Ali better. Look at all that damn tight ends we have in here, by the way. Great juke move back inside. And then, stuff like that where he shows a little bit of power as well. It's just the force, the momentum of actually getting to top speed in a relatively decent timing. As we have Scadaboo to the outside, who is just getting caught. Quay is a fast player, but just getting caught by the D-line. This team's a disaster, by the way. They just, I don't know how they're winning games with the wrong scheme as well. What do we want? Can you not actually audible a crosser? Thought you could. Or hot route, I should say. It's a tough one. Damn good defense. Thought he would have covered the running back. As Ali is injured. I was wondering, I was like, really? That's how our setup is, that we've actually got Scadaboo in that many plays? Well, Ali's injured, so, there's not really much to argue about who should be starting right now. It's a good throw, and, I thought he dropped it. Great catch with the spin. Halfback gut going against freaking The Jonathan Allen? No, Jonathan Allen's on the other side. And there goes Scattaboo. Easy. Great blocking. Matlock. Scattaboo on the run. No blocking. Maybe should have went to the far right. Wayne on that little zig. They're already, like, showing outside, so I don't know if it's really going to work. Now we're in trouble. And we take the sack. Shea on the blitz. Stood tough, hoping that, someone got open. The zig was not at all. First quarter's over. Jumbo Shrimp up 7. And we have to at least set something up to get a field goal. And he's going to take the shot. Wayne. Oh, no. Ooh, that ball went up high. Really just didn't have anyone else open. I would have taken something up, a little bit shorter for that field goal, but it just wasn't there. As I didn't see Swain. I didn't see the guy bumped him. Completely didn't see it. That might have even been a first down. Oh, my. That is one of the worst ones I've ever missed. But at this point, I check out of this play. I check out of the checkdowns. So the drag is one of my first reads because I'm like, okay, I just need maybe like 5. And I'm like, okay, this guy's covering him. Look, he's locked in. Then I look at the running back. I'm like, okay, he's locked in. At this point, I'm already off of these 2 players, and I never look back down on them. And yeah, Swain is naked. Damn. The drag being my first read on there actually hurt me. If it was one of my last, okay, we're not going to chase him. Oh my God, yeah, I was about to say, you made a bad decision, buddy. All right, the defense is going to save us here a little bit and get us inside the goal line pretty much. So maybe a tactical play with the punt and all that. Yeah, he ran right. I mean, that's just never, that's just bad. That's bad. Jumping over a player right into Tariq Carpenter. We made up for it. Hey, we were the ones who were on that, so say what you will. We made up for it. And there goes Scattaboo, who, man, I would have loved to see him stay in bounds. How can you be slow, but also too fast to slow down? What does that even mean? That's a great dump off, but probably not going to lead to much. Gets blasted for loss of 3. I should say that's a great dump off, like, reaction, right? Actually realizing where he was and, getting the ball to him. But, yeah, it was a bad play in general. Screen pass, and there's just, yikes. Jonathan Allen just blows it up. Offense not having a great start so far. Is it coincidence that, Scattaboo has been a part of this? Is it? I don't know. I don't think it is. I really would hate to kill his confidence by... Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy over there. Oh, what a play. Maynard, no! Great tackle. By putting, like, the super backup in and making him look even better than them. Imagine putting 63 overall Kincaid and he looks better than Scattaboo. That would be tough. I can't believe, like, Scott is actually having, like, almost an exact 1-to-1... Oh, my Lord, the burnage. Almost an exact 1-to-1 Peyton Hillis arc right now. Insane 1 year, and then just gone. Just basically nothing. Drags wide open. Oh, there we go. Another hit stick. Great recovery. He's got some chance to run. Tariq Carpenter should be player of the week on defense. And we try to score there because defense, I mean, we're making some takeaways happen, but that offense is just not scoring. What a hit by Tariq Carpenter there. We got to see that again. Completely blindsided. He's paying attention to the guy to the right of him and just never sees him. Boom. That was a pretty sick play. We can't run this. They're literally over there. Like, they're literally, quite literally just not going to let this happen. Tough throw. Maybe not. Broden at least gets the catch. Can't keep his feet in bounds to go upfield, but still enough for the catch to the 3. They challenge it unsuccessfully, so there's an extra added bonus. They lose a timeout that they might not need. And we can't even get that. Oh, I mean, it's not great blocking, but still. Like, we almost do expect too much of him because of his overall. Wayne. Great catch, Wayne. That is a catch that he drops a lot of the time. Great throw, Donnelly, and just a perfect catch from the 30-yard line. Trying to get off the block. I thought he was going to force another one. That would have been his 3rd fumble in the first half. Tariq Carpenter laying the wood. Just popping everybody he sees. Him and Skinner having a little bit of a battle for... Oh, man, we got torched there. Thought he was going to go all the way outside. A little bit of a battle for fumble forcer number 1. Was that a dark visor? There's no way their backup tight end has a freaking dark visor on. The guy's insane. Oh, we almost got him. We forced him out, though. Tariq Carpenter having a day. Let him cook. He's probably one more takeaway from guaranteeing Player of the Week, although he could get like a 2-touchdown situation. Oh, right in trouble. Sacked on the edge blitz. Safety blitz, I should say. Wood free off the edge. Julius Wood, who's, I mean, he's had a bit of a tough season to start so far. Utilizing his athletic ability there, stopping him dead. Jumbo Shrimp, I mean, kind of falling apart here. I mean, we've given them the keys to success with some bad offensive play, but their defense, you know, our defense just taking the ball away. Stopping them on drives, too. Bringing a little bit of heat here. I know we're not exactly perfectly set up to stop the deep look. Uh-oh. Oh, what a tackle by Fant. Oh, my Lord. That might have been a first down touchdown. This is not a game I was expecting us to have a lead in. Like, we have a lead after the way we've played on offense because our defense has been killing it. Not great blocking. Okay, gets a little bit because of our initial shallow cross. Even gets Swain involved. We had that big chance that we completely blew. Quick throw to Swain just to get things started, which they actually do leave him enough to where it's actually worth looking at. Wayne fade might be our look. And Donnelly, thankfully he didn't fumble. We'll call one timeout. Had a freaking pause for a minute. A freaking fighter jet flew by. God bless the USA, brother. But let's take a look at this cross. We're going to go back to Swain on the quick look. Just trying to set up a field goal at least. As, and I don't really trust the deeper, longer looks. Man, here's one, though. Speaking of, might be a quick look to Scadaboo. I knew he was going to have him. Oh, man, I don't know. Can we spike this real quick? Okay, we do save. I can't believe the spike takes that little bit of time, but just trying to run another play, it takes 25 seconds. But yeah, that press pass, we got just enough time. Broden, I'm really surprised we saw that. Oh, nice job. I was worried about that agility, that change direction to keep it inbounds anymore because we need to keep that timeout. Go to standard verticals instead of the shallow cross. And we'll take that. It's a little behind him. Can't go for the rack catch there. We got to try to adjust. I think we'll have the time on this for Swain. Swain's my main route here. Scadaboo. Drops it and almost picked. What are you doing, dude? Dropping the ball is one thing. But, like, bobbling it a billion times? No, you got to stop. That's a risk. What a catch by Weeks. We'll at least call this, halftime with a long field goal attempt. Hopefully not a block. If we miss, we miss, but just don't let it be a block. What a catch, though, to at least create this chance. Especially from a lower overall slot wide receiver who really hasn't played a whole lot this season yet. Clutching up, and that's pretty good. That is solid. 54-yard field goal in the first half, 13-7. All of that fight. All those, incompletions and, tough looks and this, that, and the other thing leading to at least 3 points is great. Second half, we get the ball, up 6. If we can actually play some good offense for once, we can actually, I wouldn't say close it out, but with a good drive, putting them in a really tough spot. Then we have the Wolves versus the Celtic Foxes, who are in a real ugly one and start the first half. Jameson Williams without a catch because there's not a single completion. Then we have the Gray Squirrels, who we have to play next week, mind you, who just got absolutely destroyed by an at-the-time winless Vipers team. The Gray Squirrels looking vulnerable, maybe, or really angry. Either way, I don't know if that's good or bad for us, as CJ Stroud was horrible. And then, of course, so far, the Silverbacks, who I don't see how they're good. 8-8, Daniels, they're still losing, though. They showed the highlight plays. It was basically non-existent. It was the shot to the back of the end zone, and that was it. Of course, we do have some, takeaways and whatnot, but not highlights they wanted to show, I guess, as Weeks can't even get to the 30. Ali, back out there. Injury is gone, apparently. Weeks. Oh, I hate that throw, man. Do step into it. He's just not putting out in front of him. Every single time, that throw is just behind, and I don't like it. Stretch for Scadaboo. And they absolutely kill us, which that is just Quentin Williams. Why I thought we could block that up, who the hell knows, okay? We're not here to ask questions, are we? Wayne, and that Donnelly, please. But hey, another great freaking punt to the 7-yard line. We forced the fumble last time. Let's do it again. Is what I say. As long as he covers him. We're on that. Oh, that's great coverage. Wow, if that would have been caught, that is insane. Zipped it right past him. Almost a pick six. Damn, we jumped that tight end route so well. I can't believe Jared Goff didn't fall for it. That was an insane bait. I think we get to Skinner in time. Don't get to the outside, though, in time. We moved him over, too. Brought the blitz, and our team just not even coming close to getting in there in time. Oh, my Lord, please. Relax. Can we please just cover our guys? Like, I don't know why he went for a possession. He was wide open. The bait out's just not going to work. Like, you're just not going to get there in time. Like, we ran full blast pre-snap. Oh, Hyde, what a hit. Loss at 3, 3rd and 4, manageable. But yeah, we ran pre-snap, and we didn't get to him in time. So, like, how are you supposed to get there in time when you're not even running yet? Who are we on? Oh, there we are. And he still holds on. Doesn't fumble or the ball come out or bobble or anything. I know it's Addison, but still. I thought that was a perfectly timed hit. I thought that was something was going to happen. Paul trying to get in there. Can't. Really good blocking. Tariq Carpenter chases it down, though. Maynard kind of struggling now. I mean, this whole freaking D-line is struggling. Oh, my Lord. There's nobody on him. And we don't hit him hard enough. Keon Coleman continues to break tackles. Come on, Maynard. Just getting absolutely manhandled. Good hit by Tariq. Still a gain of 5. Got a lot of tight ends in on the play. Trying to get back inside there. Good tackle. 3rd and 1. You got everyone up. Oh, Lord. They're changing it all up on us. Oh, my Lord. We got so much going on. And we can't get there because for some reason, our guy just stops. Touchdown, Jumbo Shrimp. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's because we got like, we're running across. We're actually doing a really good job covering this. And for some reason, because we get near our guy, it forces us to stop. I don't understand that at all. Like, I feel like I'm watching Shallow Hal there, and Paul is actually a lot larger than he looks. And he's just body blocking us. Great blocking there, pal. Good job, Weeks. Just describes his ability in special teams, to be honest. That's all his name is. Gadsden, that ball is good enough. The ball started to travel further to the left than it looked like it was going to at first. Run game non-existent. Their D-line has been great. That's why I don't understand the numbers. Oh, nice. Look at Ali. Little mini hurdle, unlike their guy who just did a full hurdle and got blasted. Ali was definitely paying attention to that one on the sideline. You could tell that. See if we can get this edge. Great blocking. Ali juke move. Still not quite there, but look at the effort. 8 yards gained. I think we will hike this. They're kind of playing off on that left side. Free play. Broden. Damn, couldn't get it. Try to hit stick him. Make something crazy happen. I think even if you hit stick him, I don't want that interception on my list, so we will take that first down at the 27-yard line and enter the 4th quarter down 1. I love how I checked the box score just to see that the pick didn't count, as if I could do anything about it not counting anyways. There goes Ali. Once again, I mean, showing just as much power as Scattaboo was. I got that play action play, switching it over. Definitely want the side with more room. I have to just take Gadsden. I really obviously wanted the deeper look, but what can you do? At the 10, tough. That's a tough one. All right, we got that zig, which we never hit cleanly. It's always behind. Broden might be my hot look, though. Can't even get that throw off. Damn, they killed us inside. Number 2 in takeaways, 0 today. Those DTs, those interior guys, they're just killer. But not here they aren't, as Ali's down to the 1. I'm going to hurry up to the line and see what we can do. Let's go again. Oh, good push, but thankfully we had just enough of a hold there for Ali to get in and regain the lead. They're telling us to go for it. We're going to go stretch play, and Ali's trying, but yeah, pretty bad play call. I don't know. I thought that stretch was going to allow us to have so many options with the cutback and whatnot that I still believed in it. Stretch is, one of the solid runs. Can't get off the block. Tariq Carpenter sold that one for sure. That was him. We ate the block. He had a free rush, and he just missed. Somebody's got to eat the block, You got to try to get around it, obviously, but in that look, there was no getting around it. That needs to be picked off. Keon Coleman. That should have been a loss of first down, to be honest. I can't lie. We're 7th ranked takeaway team. We have 2 today. I really thought it would have been 1. Actually, this, especially for the corners, it has been a, kind of tame takeaway team this year, especially, you know, those picks as we're trying to chase him down. Great tackle. Still a gain of 8, though. Trying to combat the run look as you get a free rush. Wood doesn't finish him, though, and Kyron breaking off multiple tackles. Gets back a little bit past the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 1. All right, we got the squad here. 1-on-1 against Addison, though. This is a go route. He probably scores. And the fullback gets it, and my God, if the DT wasn't there, he might still be running. There was some room to be had there. Ah, we overran it, but that's all right because we forced him back inside. Only a gain of 1. From the 46-yard line, playing the flats. Running back's a little open. We had a pretty good job there. I think we covered pretty well. As, I don't even know who got in there, but somebody finally forced the issue. I'm going to go Maynard. See if we can get in there. Double teamed. Oh, that's picked! Tariq Carpenter would have had player of the week, I think, guaranteed there. I can't believe he bricked that. Brick hands McGee. It will lead to a punt with 3 minutes left, which I don't know if I agree with that, but I get it. 4th and 8 anyways. Our offense has been obviously far from perfect, so I get it, but I also, you know, with that little bit of time, I don't know. Ali trying to make some plays happen. Try to bounce left. Couldn't. Love stick. I imagine blitz is coming. Maybe not. Wayne's still open. 1st down. Could have maybe rack caught it for an extra 5 or 10. Who knows? If we're lucky. Not going to take that chance, though, as we hit the 2-minute warning. We'd love to get out there a little bit quicker and maybe try to get that free play again, but 2-minute warning, fresh set of downs. It's not looking good. For them, at least. Inside give. Ali. A lot of room. Great juke move. There you go. Protect that ball, and at the most, they get like a minute 5, as long as we don't, you know, turn the ball over. So trying to play the numbers game as much as we can here. Trying to run the ball as they just get an instant rush up the middle with Quinnen. Wayne on the end around, which, I mean, they got a good player on that edge, but he's not the fastest, right? He's an interior guy. And yeah, I mean, there's some room. Let's not. I literally tried to slide, and they wouldn't let us. There's a reason why I was about to say the words, let's not do too much. We're also not going to do too much and try to go for it on 3rd and 9 here. We're just going to, you know, if we get a rush from Ali, you know, that's great, but there you go. Okay, so, I mean, 4th and 2, sure. But if you pin him here, I mean, this is tough. I mean, do we even need to pin him? I'm going to still try to, just because I don't trust us. I don't trust our guys to get down the field. I just don't. All right. Perfect kick, sort of. He's going to have a chance to return, so I'm glad I didn't take it straight down on him. Good tackle to 16. Wasted a lot of extra clock there for nothing. Cover 4, 58 seconds left. I think he just got to play over top. Just make sure they don't get that shot. Their best chance is that. Pretty good coverage so far. Throwaway. Bringing an extra rusher here. Out here with Paul going against freaking Keon Coleman. And he actually gets that look. Damn. Right foot. Cover 4 again. 4-man rush. Trying to get a little bit of heat. There's nobody on Keon. They cover him. Got to watch out for the comeback routes. Just no pressure at all. Could be picked, and it is! Skinner calling game. What a freaking return. I can't believe he actually got out in front of him. All the time in the world to throw, even with 4. And he gets out in front of him, takes the ball away, and calls game. I can't believe he actually did. Last second, just jumps it. That lack of speed from Keon Coleman got beat even in the chase, even in the comeback. 19-14, not a great game, but again, a win. That's all that matters. Does not matter as long as you win the game. Both run games really just non-existent in this one. As we had that rushing touchdown. That was pretty much the only highlight play we had on the ground. Highlight play for both teams really on the ground was us taking the ball away. You know, Tariq Carpenter getting popped. Not really a memorable game at all, to be honest, but a victory. Those are the types of ones you want to, you'll remember the win. As numbers-wise, there's really not much to look at, right? Their completion percentage wasn't bad, and, they did have the pick. Donnelly, the average was low. Yards, touchdowns, everything was low. Ali, though, 10 for 65, 1 touchdown, Scadaboo, just terrible in the short time he was in. And you got to remember, Ali was injured in that one, so 19 yards for Wayne with a touchdown. Swain, his usage has been going lower and lower, it seems. Again, it's been a couple of times this season where we have completely missed a wide open look for him, but still. Our only upgrade point after that game was Maxwell Hyde, the newly added UDFA. 3 to zone, 1 to man coverage. Not a bad upgrade for his pass coverage ratings. Got a couple of breakouts after the fact. Probably just going to be some XP. What do you mean? You haven't even played. What is he talking about? Hey, Stefan, you've been killing it lately. Last couple of games, man, you've been really just eating up the yardage, huh? You just been doing it. You've been doing that thing. You're well on your way. Willie Greenfield was ready to. Oh yeah. Wait, I'm so confused. Did we not fail that breakout? I don't know. I guess there was a secret meeting that we weren't aware of that you could have had a breakout for. Who knows? Either way, we're going on to the Gray Squirrels, who were losing the last time we seen. Don't know if they actually won or not, though. I think they had 2 wins more than their losses, right? So we'll be able to tell. Did they win? They might have won. Also, wide receiver breakout. Is that Steffens? He's back, so maybe they do know what they're talking about. I mean, obviously, it makes no sense because he said having a good couple of weeks, but he just didn't, obviously. But here are the players of the week, says Gary's been killing it. But in general, yeah, he hasn't been having a good couple of weeks, but I suppose they were just propping him up for a breakout for when he actually returned, I would imagine. Let's find out, I suppose. What are we looking at here? Sean Steffens has been a big story. Has he? For a moment? Yeah, I guess, but 125 yards and a touchdown, so it's even harder now. We also have an updated mock draft. Was that from before the games were won? It must have been, because Blanton, we're at 11, which obviously I imagine winning the game we did would have put us off of 11. Right? I'm pretty sure we're 11 back-to-back now. But fair enough. Let's take a look at the Gray Squirrels, who are 6-4. So, I mean, they've got to be a pretty good team if they're winning games. We, of course, have 1 week until Nick Martin is back, who I really like Maxwell, I can't lie. So it's going to be a tough one, but I mean, Nick Martin has to start. Gray Squirrels, no injuries. We still have 1. Steffen's obviously back in the lineup is great, but it might be a detriment because we're going to be really trying to push for that freaking breakout, obviously. But take a look at these Gray Squirrels. We knew about Stroud, but we don't know a whole lot about anyone else. Percy Anderson, this guy looks pretty good. Probably not pure power back, but better than juke moves. Yeah, 85 try. This guy's good. But at the same time, he's very Scadaboo-like, which we've kind of been crapping on lately. Kamara, I mean, he's a good receiving back, but that speed has dropped significantly. Wide receivers got a lot of youth there, so they definitely have a good duo/trio going on. Tight end is, 1, he's all right. Left tackle's good. Left guard's good. Center's great. Right guard's good. Right tackle's pretty good. Left end, not bad. Young, developable. Travis Jones, maybe the wrong scheme. Brazee, solid. Left out, aging. Middle linebacker is okay. Verse, amazing. Cornerbacks, pretty solid, especially cornerback 1. Free safety's amazing. Strong safety's decent. Kickers, pretty good. For the weekly strategy, they are like good, bad, good, bad, good. But, yeah, they seem to pass the ball a little bit better. We're going to go short because they might be trying to take it off to Kamara a lot, and their run defense is apparently bad. So we're going to see if we can actually maybe pick up an Ali game, where maybe he even just has a crazy game and gets himself a breakout. Because I got to admit, at 24 years old, only 73 overall, I don't love the outlook, but all it takes is 1 star to have breakout, and it could change everything. Sean Steffens, 70 overall now. 3 to deep route, 1 to medium route, 2 to catch and trap. I mean, this guy has been upgrading more than anyone on our team, and he hasn't been playing. I don't understand why he's getting so much XP. I will say, though, 385 yards for missing that much time is not bad, especially for a slot wide receiver. We'll see if he can just come back and just start killing it again, especially if he gets his breakout. That'd be massive. But we are, kind of down the line in the season already. We're past midway point, so, I mean, 385. If he stays healthy the rest of the way, maybe we're lucky and get him to 1,000 if we're lucky. Just barely. Clash of Conferences. Very weak tagline to get people interested, but Donnelly, I mean, the efficiency looks good still, but, that percentage, completion percentage is definitely dropping, and sort of the yards and slash points per game. We got to be a little more consistent on offense. It probably would help if we actually had an offense that we knew, because we got guys just coming in and out of the lineup with injuries constantly, which I get. That's just the nature of the game. But at the same time, not every team is like that. There's a lot of teams that just don't deal with that kind of stuff. And I'm just worried that it's going to, get worse. Sooner or later, we're going to start losing some linemen. I just have a feeling. I just know it. We've been relatively lucky. A couple of the injuries we've had have been very minor, but one of these times we're going to lose some linemen, and it's going to only get worse. And we are going to be kicking this thing off deep to start her out. Maybe could have wore some alternates ourselves. Obviously a little bit different, just wearing the full home uniform, but they've got their full aways on, as we're going to see CJ Stroud, who, once again, had a not great performance last week. We've seen him through at least 2 interceptions, which, I mean, overall, he's basically 3-1, so kind of an uncharacteristic game from him. Play a little bit of man coverage, if you don't mind. Maynard gets through, but unfortunately, oh, there goes Kamara, who is wearing 35. Weird. Can't believe his number was taken. Who the hell would have taken his number? Like a safety? Maybe a linebacker? Kind of want to chip the tight end myself. We actually did. Yeah, I had a feeling that they were going to go to him, so we, instead of pass rushing, we kind of chipped the tight end. Usually it's the other way around. The pass rusher is getting chipped by the tight end, but this time we kind of saw a look. Maybe slowed him down enough to take away what would have been a first down, which doesn't matter because they go right back to him anyways. And Maynard just trying to get some pressure, and we just can't get it there. First down very, very easily across the middle there to Malik Neighbors. Nothing's really worked so far, so we're going to come in with the blitz, especially since it's a potential run look. Wood gets picked up, and can we get the chase down? We can't. Trice gets absolutely cooked by Malik there. Wow. Looking back at this one, Trice is his own guy, of course. We blitzed one time, and yeah, you could say, oh, we had a lot of linebackers in, but that's irrelevant because it wasn't a linebacker that got beat. Kincaid on the return. Can't even get, I mean, man, we're losing more and more yards each return we try to take. Donnelly coming out there. We obviously know about his numbers. The big numbers to really know, though, Steffen's 125 yards and a touchdown. That is a lot to ask for. I don't know if we had Steffen's. I don't care. Swain also finally actually revealing his dev. Fantastic. Zig from Steffen. See what we're looking like. Not a great throw. That man, no matter what I do, I just can't get that ball in front. Just can't get that ball in front of him. And Steffens again, wide open, missed the throw. That one's just straight up the guy's open. You know, I'm not even trying to force it. Speaking of forcing, let's get a streak down the field, see if we can do something with it. That's a great play. Had a spin. Really wish Broden would have gotten the memo. As we talked about it, there goes Fashanu. There's no way. There's no actual way that we're about to, like, premonitize it. Might have had Steffens, but I like Swain a lot there too. Gets, I mean, so far I think more yards than he had all of last week. Elbow sprint, okay. I mean, it's not the worst offensive lineman room I've ever seen, backup-wise, at least. We had to cut back in. We just didn't trust that edge as Ali's just bouncing around for 6 last week. I mean, it really would, no one would have said that it was a good run game from us, but Ali himself wasn't bad. There were some injuries for sure. Short out. Great catch. Good throw. We got stick. Wish there was something I could run for Steffens. I guess the post isn't the worst call. Should have taken him, and yeah, that, man, I just can't believe how slow Donnelly is. And yes, it's on me to know that, but it's just every time it throws me off. I'm just like, oh yeah, he is slow. Oh, he got hurt. Milrose in now. Oh no. Donnelly, please. Low back injury. Okay, well, Milrose in now. Chance to steal the job, baby. He's going to steal my heart, I'll tell you that much, if he scrambles out for a big play. Which is exactly what he's going to do. Going to try to go in, and he gets the touchdown. Oh, my God. I just talked about it, too. It's going to be hard to steal the job, but he's going to steal my heart. That, oh, man, having a scrambler is just, like, instantly the instincts are there. You know, it's just takes no time at all to just scramble out for a touchdown with him. You can change your play style up all you want because you have to stand in the pocket with your quarterback. But when you get that speed, you're not going to lose it. I don't know if we got a piece of that or you just dropped it or what, but we had a dive animation, which is surprising. Good dive. I don't know if it affected anything, but why not? Good attempt. What? Are we surfing? Couldn't even go after the quarterback. We were just surfing. Like, hello? Like, we're surfing. Actually, no way. 3rd and 6, though. Good stop on that tight end play, but still not as... Ooh, that was a free play. Can we stop? These DTs, man, they got to stop. We're not going to get off the play, and they're going to go right back to the damn tight end. We got Hyde, who's not as good as the other linebackers, but he is very fast. Might be faster than the rest. Fant. That's a great freaking cutback by Kamara for 7. Playing underneath on this. Oh, nice chase. I didn't know it was actually going to be a run. Try to cut back because that's where I thought he was going to go. Good play. End of the first quarter. Another 3rd down, which, I mean, we're getting rid of 3rd down a lot. We're just not finishing it. Milroe, though, I mean, what a guy. Donnelly injured on that defensive tackle sack, but Milroe came in and instantly did what we definitely could not have with Donnelly, which is score with a run. And it sucks because I really wanted Milroe to win the job, but it's just Donnelly was the most accurate. Tight end can't get over there. Oh, my. And he hurdles over a guy. Ferguson's killing us. Always the damn tight end every freaking time. We're going to have to just manually cover this guy as that's probably going to be encroachment. I didn't even see what it was, but it looked like a false start. No way Linderbaum just false started. Wouldn't be able to tell you. They didn't really show us. We have Ferguson with Fant. Back the hell. He's going to score. I don't know what the hell Skinner's doing there, dude. He's the deep safety. Yes, it's our job to be on him, too, with the purple. But we're kind of the underneath guy. Skinner's the deep safety. He let a freaking slow tight end in behind him. And at this point, he's actually trailing well. And then he stops. Like, how many yards does Ferguson have in this game? Like, 1,000? Milroe's still in, by the way. Ali, great blocking. Great juke move. He's getting better at it. He is getting better at it. I really want to look at a shot to Wayne here, but I don't know if I believe that they're going to give it to us. That's well behind him. It's not a great throw either, though. Like, that's just not a high percentage play. How are we not killing this guy with the lineman, though? Our lineman's 6'7", 330 or something like that, and he can't kill him. Ball came out insanely flat. Not a great look anyways, but he's in front of him. If the ball is actually out in front of him, it's a completion. And we're getting torched again to the 15. Felt pretty good releasing that ball. It was definitely short out. We gotta jump this. It has to be. We're banking short out. We're on it. And that will be a throwaway. We gave him just enough of a look to where maybe he could have still thrown it, but just want to make sure that it wasn't something else. There we go. Good teamwork tackle, gains 2. Free rusher. There you go, Tariq. Could have had player of the week if he would have picked that ball off last week, but that's fine. We get the stop. It's still going to be a 2-possession game, though, nonetheless. Unless we block it, which I wouldn't bank on, but you never know. And you know things are bad when we got the kick return or trick play out there. This thing is super far over. Although I will say we're getting better blocks with that attempt. Oh, there you go, Kincaid. Nice return to the 42 with that attempt at a reverse. Milroe is still in. I know it said that Donnelly's fine, but it feels like a super serious injury, no? Can't get that throw off to him. Should actually utilize the speed and just roll out full. Just don't want to make the throws harder than it needs to be, so I didn't roll out. And I love the stretch, but not on this look. There's so many of them. Please. Great throw. Broden to the 36. Better throw on the run than standing still. I just don't know how they expect you to get 125 yards in general for a receiver, let alone to a slot receiver. That's a great throw. Steffens to the 11. Every time I speak, it's just the opposite happens. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Oh, like that. 30-yarder-ish on that play. As nobody's blocking anyone. Fashion, I'm glad you're back, but am I? Because you just missed the block wildly. They're playing the outside, so you got to assume zone. Not for sure, but you assume it. So you're going to force it to Steffens, who will set it up to the 3. Serve to the line. Just drag Steffens instead. See if we can get this touchdown for him. Not super open, but open enough. Great catch. Touchdown. Very quick answer. Maybe too quick. All right. As it was last time when he actually got injured, mind you. It's all about the yards now. Quick throw on the slant. Can we bring him down? He's just a wide receiver. Thank you. Their lineman's dead. Then 36, Skinner. And, oh my God, there's no way. And he just stiff arms in the ground. Damn, that is unbelievable. I don't know how we don't get a hand on that, though. Like, you could say we're supposed to be there, but it's a hook, you know, unless we're actually going to, like, read the play and cover him anyways, it's not going to matter. Paul's beat, but not by that much. I thought we easily get a hand on this. Went for the swat, and he runs up on him and doesn't go for the swat. Put your damn hand out. We're going to go with stick. Steffens, I don't know why he doesn't finish his route there, but sure. Go route Steffens. Have to take Broden, who gets a good amount of yards. It's still going to be short. Milrow still in, mind you. The injury is serious. And Milrow is going to have to take off. Tries to get past. Everyone can't. Still first down. What we love is a chance, and that's exactly what you get with a fast quarterback. It's a late throw. Damn drop. Good throw, though. Just tough. Safety's kind of off. Could pass. Could zip one by him. It's a great throw to Wayne, who will get about 15. Like, it's not a perfect product from Milrow, but, I mean, that off-script stuff, you know, being able to roll and whatnot. And just not going to get the time to throw that. It is valuable. It is tough to ignore. It is super nice to have. We didn't miss it this time. Please, no. We're late on it, but we still seen it. It's just couldn't stay in bounds. Oh, free play. Yeah, whatever. Just get the first down. Get the first down. Go out of bounds. There's no reason to take the whole thing, you know. We'll take the free play, though. Why not? A 2 timeouts, so you don't absolutely have to just score on this drive or on this play. Could keep it in the middle of the field if you have to. And that's a great throw, and it's dropped by Wayne. I should have went for the possession. Oof. Thought we had time. That ball did sail a little bit, but it was good enough, obviously. In trouble. And Milrow's going to have to throw it away, and he can't! The other plays taking too long. The other plays of scrambling out caught up with him. I did not expect that, and I should have. Oof. Please. And that's going to be picked off. Just that throw power is really bad there. Milrow's got to get this tackle. Great tackle. Ah, man, that safety drove on that well. That is a sell of a drive, though. I think Milrow's release, though, his release, like we talk about Donnelly's throwing release being bad. Milrow's is really bad. Look at that wind up. Oh, my. I mean, it doesn't help that the linebacker literally PIs our tight end. This is, you know, this is insane. Like, he's past the line. He's literally, like, it's illegal contact, man. He is literally impeding him every step of the way. Because the way the safety plays that, obviously the tight end's open. You know, the linebacker underneath let him pass and then just re-engages him illegally. Like, he re-engages him somehow. I don't know how that's not against the rules there, but sure. No flag. Meaning the safety's free to just roam because the tight end's covered when he's not supposed to be. Basically forcing us to throw it to someone else. And great job. All right, we lose the score, but Skinner, back-to-back weeks with a pick, will at least make it where it's not a huge loss. It's a bad loss because you're losing score, but it could have been so much worse with them scoring on it as well. Of course. Of freaking course, dude. This offensive line gives us no time. Like, bro, it's a freaking deep shot setup, and we can't get enough time with 4 freaking rushers versus 7 blockers. Actually insane. And it's a sprint out, you know, play action. So the drop is like right about here anyways, and you got to roll out left. So we're not that far. We're 2 yards behind where we initially would be. Like, our tight end over there is just not helping at all. That's crazy. All the interceptions in the world with Milrow in, by the way. And thank God we got a tackle on him because that was close. Thought it was a pick six, didn't get it, and I thought he was going to score. After all that, I am shocked that they're only scoring 3. And with 1 second left, we're going to try to cheese a play with Steffens. I don't know if we even have one, but we're going to try to. Just even a little bit of something. I'm pretty sure this is the play that actually injured him last time we tried to go for his scenario, by the way. We can't get the ball off. Oh, my God, this line. Down 13 with ball, but, man, our offensive line has been getting cooked. Throwing it medium and defending short. Hopefully Donnelly's back. I don't know what it is with Milrow, but it's just the passing product is not there. Once again, it could just be the release. Donnelly is back. Let's try to climb this one back in and win this game. Come on. Not a bad throw at all. And there goes Swain. Oh, what a move. To the 46 already. Donnelly even on the run. Slick with it. Pretty big play. It's a good throw. Gadsden, another tight end. Down to the 19 already. Let's see if we can hit this throw. If it's there, it's actually post Swain as well. You gotta stop running so far, dude. It's an option route. You're running right into him. I'm gonna need you to stop, buddy. I'd have this flat throw to Ali. Maybe we did. I don't know. It's a great throw. Steffens touchdown too. All right, that was a very quick drive from the 21. Barely any time wasted. Somebody want to get in there? And we have to do the job. What a hit, by the way. This D-line is doing nothing today at all. Somebody get in there. And quick throw outside to Ferguson again. First down. 9 for 156 for Ferguson. Hands down the greatest game he'll ever see by a mile. I mean, it's not even relatively close. And we're just getting cooked by this damn tackle, dude. Like, this tackle is just a random dude, isn't it? It's not even like a great player. And just getting, I mean, we kind of screwed that one up ourselves. Good hit. Somehow just bounces off of it. Bring the blitz. Wood going against Ferguson. Perfect pickup, and that was a bad decision. And we will get them, but not until the 10 with all these broken tackles. Not a bad spot for us to be in, but no matter what, as long as they don't throw a pick, they're going to have the 2-possessioner back. Short to the tight end. Can't reach it, and that will be a touchdown. That's a great job by us. I mean, we're the deep safety there. We almost just made an insanely instinctful play. It's just a good throw. All of that and then some might be erased here with this 2-point conversion on top of it. And there's just nobody on him, but we saved the day. We're the hook defender. We're the hook defender, and our guy in man coverage is nowhere to be found. Kincaid to the outside. Nobody going to block this guy, but that's fine. Kincaid, nice fight to the 38. See if that safety falls for Broden. Maybe we'll get lucky and Steffens will deep shot him. I highly doubt it, though. Can't get that throw off. We're backing up hard there, trying to buy some time. We got to be chill, though, because it's not over. Even though we want to take the deep shot and this, that, and the other thing, it's not over. It's a tough one. Good try. We've been getting into these games lately, too, where we're just, like, not even forced to, but we feel like we're forced to just throw the ball only. It's an unbelievable throw. What a catch by Steffens. Now, this is like a play where I'm like, okay, well, we pretty much have to throw the ball. They're all over this line. Dropped. But that's not even a force either to Steffens. That was just me throwing to Steffens. I mean, he's open on that play. Ali. Good spin move. Doesn't get a great block, but enough for the setup. First down. And again, I'm not a huge fan of the way they're lined up. He's just not open. He's not open in the slightest. Wish they would like press Broden, but they don't because they're smart. Swain will pick up about 7. Got that guy still in the X factor in the zone. Tight end's wide open. Great throw. He's got speed. Got speed all the way down to the 8-yard line. Good play, Swain. Swain having a big day today. Let's run up the middle with Ali. Try to truck in all the way down to the 2. We're not going to get the hurry up, but we'll still try. Down by 12, but in position, hopefully to score here. Ali on the handoff, and nice touchdown, Ali. I mean, with their failure to convert, do you not just take this opportunity to try to cut the deficit even more, maybe pressuring them a little bit? A tough one. Ali, great throw, great catch. Down 4. injury to them. Devin still needs 44 yards for a scenario. He's got 2 touchdowns, which sucks because that's a great game. Just, it's not scenario. Great! Picked off by freaking Carpenter, who's going to get us to the 31-yard line. I thought it was over our head. Tariq Carpenter, their takeaway master. Look at him go. I want to see this one back. I really thought he was going to hit that over our head. He definitely wanted the guy behind us, but we were kind of covering 2 routes with 1 there. Screw your Ferguson route. Slant Steffens. Still, once again, need 44 yards. Good catch, Ali. Wow. Definitely a little risky. I'll give you that. A little risky. I just don't know how we're supposed to get this Steffens play. Donnelly just doesn't have that speed. Just trying to see if Steffens can come back to the ball. We didn't have enough time. That's potentially a touchdown if it's, you know, Jalen Milroe or not. Scattaboo. Not really much, but 4 yards. I wish I could, like, manually zig Steffens, but I can't. Steffens wide open. Touchdown 3. Touchdown 3. It's not a breakout game if he doesn't get the yards, but it sure feels like one. The comeback so far has been had. Let's see if we can hold on. Down by 2 possessions at halftime. Donnelly comes back in, and we just completely turn it around. Ferguson, 10th catch of the day. Got a lot of linebackers in. They got a run look. Why wouldn't you go heavy and maybe set something up for 4th down? And there goes wide open Neighbors again. Huge hit from the back from the linebacker. Drag is wide open. The guy's playing shallow, but thankfully he fails to corral it. A cleaner catch, and I mean, he might be still running. Fant in the slot. Free rush. They're going to just call it encroachment. 4 minutes in the 4th. I wouldn't hate this going to overtime. Get a better chance to get that breakout from Steffens. Screen pass, didn't see it. We got destroyed. It's just like that stiff arm. I mean, I wouldn't be against an overtime game, just saying. You want to throw us an OT. And they take the underneath to the fullback who holds on somehow. No matter what we do, we just cannot get in there. Can't get over the middle. Overran with Skinner, 1st down. Believe it or not, can't go to overtime if you give up a touchdown. QB keeper, what the hell? And it works. Fantastic. The way they're playing now almost feels like they're willing to go for the overtime. What the hell? I'm run committing. I don't care. I don't like the down and distance for us as they still slip away for the 1st down. Fantastic. I don't know what a run commit up the middle could mean other than that, and yet here we are not stopping it. And Kamara just runs right over him. Okay. I wish it was just total yards and you could just cheese it with Steffens, but unfortunately it is not total yards. Can't do like runs or special teams as Kincaid has had a pretty decent little second half. Steffens needs 33 yards, and I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Actually, I like that. I need Wayne to really sell it. That's a crazy throw. And he drops it. Oh my God. Not even just for a scenario, but for us to win the game. That is a crazy drop. That is the scenario right there. I think he needs 33 yards. And that's like 30, like right on the nose. 40 to the what? That's the actual scenario right there. That's like 34, 35 yards. If he holds on to that, it's a perfect ball. I mean, there is 4 players in the area, and he drops this. That's a possession catch, by the way, and he doesn't go down with it. I don't know what else you want from me there. Perfect. Literally perfect. Great throw to Steffens, who does catch it and still gets the scenario. Great job to make up for. We stayed in bounds there. I tried to step out. As long as Steffens doesn't lose a yard, he has start of element trait. Fantastic. We have no time to throw. I'm glad he didn't catch it, but what an effort. We've had these situations before, and we've choked, so let's try not to this time. Oh, come on! Not a single lineman on this team can block, huh? Not a single one. That's what you're telling me. Let's get Ali's ass back in the backfield, get some blocking here. Swain. Set up a little bit. I mean, you kind of have to let the clock run here, but you also have to find a play. Don't love cross dagger. Man, this time is running. Don't love cross dagger, but it's our best option. Broden. And it's underthrown. Damn, dude, we lost the game. Broden was one of my last looks because of how deep the play was, and he was the guy that was open the first one. If we throw it right here, it's a touchdown. Obviously, Stefan's a little bit tougher because you have the safety looking inside a little bit, and so you have that linebacker and all these different guys. But we did get the ball off, though. I mean, there's a chance there. Couldn't get back to the ball, unfortunately. Great job by Hufanga just saving the day. Stefan's a star dev, at least. What a game from him, though. That's player of the week, I imagine. 3 touchdowns, 126 yards. For a receiver? Like, that's player of the game for, like, a running back. That's receiver numbers, though. We ended up losing the game 40-36. Donnelly, one hell of a comeback attempt. We just had, like, you know, one field goal before half, like we tried to get, or just don't give them the field goal. We'd have won that game. That pre-half drive, the pre-half, like, 2-minute warning was all the difference in this one, unfortunately. There's some very big moments in this game, and we just couldn't stop Ferguson either. That's really unfortunate. Take a look at these numbers. How did we fare? Donnelly 2 for 1. Of course, Milrow 1 for 3. Three interceptions in the game. Donnelly, when he came back, was very good, but threw that pick, obviously, right at the end. Ali, the run game in general, there just wasn't much time, right? There just wasn't much time to run the ball. Steffens, great game. Swain, great game. Neighbors and Ferguson, obviously, great games. And just a little bit of everything from the rest of the guys. Defensively, sacks. Carpenter with 1 pick for Carpenter's. Well, Carpenter's had a great year so far. Adams with a pick. Skinner with a pick. Hufanga with a pick. Taylor Britt with a pick. Overshown with a pick. Sharik Carpenter with a pick. But nonetheless, we lose again, and we are not going to 500. The win-lose has been crazy. Maynard, maybe this will make him a little bit better because, you know, the D-line, the edge specifically, I mean, because, you know, how good they are. Been a little disappointing. 3 to block shed, 1 to finesse, puts him at 86 finesse, 90 block shed. And I would say, you know, like, we should ban doing speed rush upgrades because they're so OP, but how am I supposed to get the finesse up then? You know? Wow. 5 to pass block, 2 to run block. Gotta say, rookies, they're pretty fun to upgrade. Pretty fun indeed. Steffen's great game to, you know, get him back on track to 1,000 yards and all that as well. Great upgrade there. And he's going to get... No, he's not going to get more because I don't think you get XP. Well, maybe you get XP because this isn't one of our standard ones, right? This wasn't a we chose easy. This was a this is the situation, deal with it. As we are going to see this dev up. You mentioned if you can handle the pressure, definitely, but the pressure only goes up as you get better. Star dev, let's go. And yeah, he does get a little XP. We'll take it. Our man's is now star dev, so we have 2 star dev wide receivers. Fantastic. Steffen's obviously a little bit on the lower overall side, but still, 71 overall, almost 72 at least. He's developing. That was a gritty game from him. Obviously, completely sold on that absolute dime from Donnelly, but obviously made up for it. Really good play by Donnelly to roll out and just throw it on the run across his body. Steffens made it count, and 1 yard over the mark he needed. As even though we will lose, we still take a little bit of a win with that development trade up. But yeah, the Monsters, another team struggling in this division. But I mean, again, if the Celtic Foxes lose, which it seemed like they were going to, it's still only a game and a half behind in the division. So even though it's a 4-6 season, there could be a team that has more losses than wins representing this division in the playoffs. Could be us, maybe. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate continued support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays or non-Madden content. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We'll have another one tomorrow, I imagine. And hopefully come back for next video. But until next video, see ya. And as always, shout out to the members of the channel, especially brand new member, Rimmeru. Appreciate you becoming a member. Anyone out there that hasn't already become one, click the join button next to the subscribe button. All the details will be in there. We do a monthly members only rebuild, and I'm thinking potentially in the first of the month for June, we might do a special little gauntlet video as well for members, as those don't even really do well anymore on the channel. So members content, if any, for the gauntlet. And yeah, that's about it. Appreciate y'all for being a member, whether you're a member or not. Appreciate you watching in general, and see ya.